are now in the black box with Spider Loke, Most Easty, aka BJ Keyway, and the Google Gang. Let's go!
Listen, gratitude is the attitude. Show is a blessing. To be back in the black box. Black box.
Relax, roll up as we randomly react to content in these YouTube streets. Yeah. It's time for R&R.
Smack with that puzzle. Big shout out to my SPI, Spotter Low. You know I'm in the black box. Had to come through, tap in, show love one time. Yeah, y'all make sure y'all subscribe. Stay tuned. All that.
The constant, consistent, continuous content creation campaign continues. We still on them 7 C's, not the 9 C's. Because there's 2 of them we don't quit, and that's clout chasing. Clout chasing and got this content creator apparently facing 9 years. Y'all get enough of them pranks. All I know is the title, it says, TikToker facing 9 years in prison for a prank. With no further ado, let's see what this prankster has been up to.
Things have gotten so much worse for the TikToker who poisoned food at Walmart for a prank, as he's now pleaded guilty to 2 felony counts of adding poison and harmful substances to food, 1 misdemeanor count of endangerment, and 1 misdemeanor count of criminal damage.
Bandanas on the head just say so much at whatever time, whatever angle. But when that thing is pink, it just say what it say. And you still a fuck up asshole out here fucking up for no reason.
Dude essentially wanted attention so bad on the internet that he destroyed his life for it. And unfortunately, there's now many cases of this. So he's not even unique. He's just another moron headed to prison. But it's been at least 4 months since we've had our last update on this guy. And next month, it'll be 1 year since I first started covering this dude. So there's a lot that's unfolded. So I mean, if you're lucky enough to not know who I'm talking about today, I'm sorry for taking out of your bliss, because sometimes ignorance truly is bliss. But this is Charles Smith, also known as the social media creator Wolfie Kleti, a Arizonan TikToker who went viral last year for basically being a public nuisance and just an all-around absolute scumbag. Wolfie decided that being a functioning member of society just wasn't for him, so he became a self-proclaimed real-life villain and started recording TikTok content at the expense of random innocent people, ruining their days for views. Because as I've said in my previous videos, his content was essentially barely monetizable all the way up until the last few months before he was arrested. I think right before he was arrested, he was making a couple $1,000s a month doing this stuff. I mean, there's nothing like destroying what could possibly be this man's only set of clothes for some attention online. And the whole ongoing theme of this guy is he always picks on the least economically fortunate, as his normal targets are either fast food workers, retail workers, laundromat customers, or dollar store customers. This could be because he's just trying to pick out people who won't sue him. But you reap what you sow, and eventually, if you're a scumbag, it'll catch up to you. As sadly, what you just saw is far from his worst video. One of the videos that made him somewhat infamous is him dumping a bag of ice into a fryer while they were in business.
Tacos at the egg roll. Hey.
He lucky he didn't get no hot grease splashed on him. He's stupid, dumb, ignorant motherfucker.
And in case you didn't know, this is what happens when you put way less ice into a frying machine. And of course, this happened at a Popeyes as well. Poor people who work at Popeyes, man. I mean, hey, that was pretty much best case scenario right there. And that was with way.
Man, can you imagine a job cleaning up all that oil once it start bubbling over and spilling? He a cold piece of shit.
Way less ice. So it's safe to say you don't need to be a rocket scientist to realize how bad this could have gone. There is no way they didn't have to shut down the kitchen after Wolfie did that. Because I did go on and find another video where they put roughly the same amount of ice as Wolfie put into the fryer, and here...
Why would you do that?
That happened. And I mean, this is honestly best case scenario. Worst case scenario, you burn the whole building down. Then you have videos like this.
Fried pigeon? Wolfie, remember that.
Yeah, if you were going to make a list of his worst moments, it would be impossible to not include the lineup of videos of himself committing attempted battery with a cake, actual battery with a cake, false imprisonment and disrupting a business practice, and of course, poisoning food at a grocery store. It's wild that this guy makes Johnny Somali even seem like a decent citizen in comparison. But obviously it was the food poisoning incident that finally got the authorities to take some real action against him. That was the video that immediately got him arrested by Mesa police in December of last year, as he turned himself in and admitted to the crime.
Bitch, man, I got peoples in Mesa. Oh, my mama, Chandler, all around that motherfucker. Glendale, Phoenix. He's a piece of shit. Hope my people ain't getting none of their fruit.
Without any hesitation, because, well, you know, when you record and post your crimes online, you are the star witness against yourself. When you film yourself committing a felony, upload it for the whole world to see, and then brag about it, there's no question about whether you did it or not. You're just making the prosecutor's job extremely easy, and your defense nearly impossible. So the Maricopa County Attorney's Office later indicted him on multiple charges, including introducing poison, criminal damage, endangerment, and theft. And after he was arrested, it was only a matter of time until they started digging into his past videos to throw extra charges on him. Because along with the 4 other charges, a third-degree burglar charge was also added related to an incident at a Bosa donut shop.
Have your name and date of birth?
Charles Smith. In an MCSO orange jumpsuit, Charles Smith, who goes by Wolfie Kleti on social media, was in court for the second time in just a few days. Already arrested in Mesa over the weekend, where police say he took this can of bug and flea killer off the shelf at a Walmart and sprayed the pesticide on produce that was on sale for anyone to buy, all while filming the action himself. The 27-year-old told officers he's a self-proclaimed troll and that he makes up to $10,000 a month posting those videos on social media. The court paperwork for the latest arrest is sealed, but as part of his release conditions, the judge told Smith he is not allowed to be on any social media, and he's not allowed to set foot inside any Bosa donut shop.
Watch, he start a channel wearing a ski mask.
I mean, by the way, this guy is 28 years old. Dude has a fully developed prefrontal cortex, yet for some reason is spraying Raid, which is a cockroach exterminator, on food. Is risking killing someone worth social media attention? Apparently, he thought so. But last year, he had to spend Christmas in jail, and his case has been moving through the legal system since then. His initial pretrial conference was originally scheduled for April 30th, 2025, but a minute entry in the case activity pushed it earlier to April 3rd, 2025. And this is where things actually kind of get interesting, because a plea agreement was filed for 3 of his cases in Maricopa County on April 22nd, and Wolfie was initially set to adult probation. But 2 days later, there was a change in his plea. And now he's officially pleaded guilty to the video where he sprayed Raid on the produce. The articles are reporting that he pleaded guilty to 2 felony accounts of adding poison or other harmful substances to food, 1 misdemeanor count of endangerment, and 1 misdemeanor count of criminal damage.
The man accused of filming himself spraying bug killer on Walmart produce has pled guilty to several charges. In December, Charles Smith recorded himself spraying the bug killer at a Mesa Walmart. He allegedly told investigators that he makes money filming videos of pranks. He'll be back in court on June 24th.
One important thing to notice after spraying bug exterminator on various food items is that Wolfie actually left the store for about 10 minutes. Then, finally, he returned and attempted to remove all the items he had sprayed. So he then placed all these contaminated items, or at least the items he thought were contaminated, into a shopping cart and moved it to the back of the store. But the damage was already done. It's not like removing specific items magically decontaminates the entire environment. The shelves, baskets, surrounding areas, surrounding produce. This was a disaster waiting to happen, and he's extremely lucky, and honestly, all of us are extremely lucky that no one else was harmed from this.
He's stupid as fuck.
But also, according to the court documents, it was unknown if he managed to collect all the contaminated items, and Walmart had to remove the remaining produce valued at $931. Here in AZ Central, it says the time between the defendant sprayed the items to when he placed them into the cart left plenty of time for customers to take the contaminated items and purchase them. So for 10 minutes, people could buy produce that he had sprayed with bug exterminator. Again, all for the attention on social media. I mean, this dude has been walking around like he's been invincible for so long now, and finally, it caught up with him because he fell into that trap of doing more and more insane stuff for content and views because he kept getting away with the last insane stunt. So without a doubt, there's a space for him in the Hall of Fame of Internet Morons because this guy has successfully played himself and ruined his own life for a little bit of attention online. So now, Wolfie is scheduled to be sentenced on June 24th next month. And that's when we'll find out exactly how much time he'll be spending behind the bars. So if this video gets 50,000 likes, I'll show up to the courthouse and cover the sentencing. And feel free to subscribe if you want.
He didn't say views, he said likes. Damn.
I'm going to go to the courthouse, and other than that, YouTube thinks you'll enjoy this video. So I would also recommend clicking it, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.
We still on them same blocks, niggas scared to pull up on. We still watching every car they drive by and look wrong. Gave need 30 rounds, took it off and put the stock on. He drove by twice and got knocked on, all bad. Fuck with us, it's all sad. You better off riding through enemy hood with no tents and run out of gas. You wanna pass, you better draw a couple names out. 9 times out of 10, them questions we ain't giving out, it's on sight. If we ain't shooting, it's a fist fight. Box a nigga head off like Iron Mike, boot bop. With BG and a Mustang, I let the top drop. 2 pipes out the ass, figure 8 and hit the gas. Same old gold rag from about a year ago. Spot that bitch tied around my neck, I'm blue Smurf low. And I only fuck with high heads and cutthroats. So leave something hot in your head and with a cutthroat. Who gon' smoke? I be doing the most. So niggas start moving when they see me reaching my coat. It don't matter what we post, me and mine's never nervous. But I asked about the last time them niggas try to serve us, ain't nobody gon' hurt us. No Steph Curry, everybody hold 30s. Telling you cuz it's murder where we come from. Chopper sounding like a bass drum. And I can tell that you ain't no gangster, you tryna be one. Tryna get in this lane but can't keep up. Rollers get behind the stash spot, put the heat up. Riders get cracking when we link up. Fuck all of that mumbling. Say it with your chest, nigga, speak up. We love confrontation, nigga, we with anything. And really on that peace shit, it's up there with any game. In my BG voice, no EA Sports, they know what that mean, nigga, we ain't playing no games. They know me by my face. Them niggas know you by your Facebook name. We are not the same. I really come from the game, nigga. You better check the stats. It seems everywhere, from the tat to the hats. Yeah, that.
Nigga in that hustle. Big shout out to my nigga SPI, Spotter Low. You know I'm in the black box, had to come through, tap in, show love one time. Yeah, y'all make sure y'all subscribe. Stay tuned, all that.
It's the homie cook-up boss, goddammit, Cub Low. And y'all tuning in to the Wake and Bake Show with goddammit the homeboy Spider Low.
Here with SPI, the realest nigga in LA.
Spider this bitch!
My nigga Spider Low. Spider Low, nigga.
Spider Low.
Spider Low.
Spider Low.
Spider Low.
Spider Low.
So Spider looks at me because we go back to the juvenile side of the county.
What the fuck?
My nigga.
Spider Low.
Spider Low. Shout out to SPI, that motherfucking nigga.
Spider Low, Wake and Bake. Better keep it Google, nigga.
Loke is in LA somewhere doing what he's doing.
In the words of Spider Loke on my mama's mama.
Spider Loke's gear. This is Bay Mac.
Nate Bud, C-Mac. Shout out my Loke, Spider Loke, cuz. Nate Bud, on hood. It's a beautiful world. You fight me? Fight, Craig.
Point blank, do no subliminal dissing. When I listen, I can tell you never been on no mission. Sticking to the script, don't care if I offend you. Neighborhood crib, the marathon
I overlook my competition, never seeing them. I done trained my mind that I'm going. You could tell by how I walk, talk, I'm a boss. A east side millionaire, homie, what you thought? My life is a movie. They can't get close to me. They mad cause they can't be. I'm everything that they wanna be, yeah.
You are now in the black box. Whoa. With Spider Loke, Most Easty, aka BJ Keyway, and the Google Gang.
Let's go!